In this video, I will be revealing the 5 key CPP timing questions that, if answered yes, could mean you're financially ready to retire today. Through working with countless Canadian clients who discovered they were already in a stronger financial position than they realized, I have developed a simple checklist that evaluates retirement readiness through CPP timing strategy. That's exactly why I'm making the video today, to give you the 5 critical questions that can provide clarity and peace of mind about making the leap into retirement, even though you thought you weren't ready yet. Let's get right into it. The guaranteed income question that reveals retirement readiness. If you have some guaranteed income already in place that will be available in retirement, things like private pensions or rental properties, or possibly a suite in your house that will provide rental income, or any other sources of guaranteed income, and all of these sources combined, if they come close to or possibly already are enough to cover all of your essential retirement expenses without needing the CPP, it probably means that you're ready to retire already. Now, the guaranteed income provides foundation security, but the tax optimization question shows whether delaying CPP can improve your overall financial position. The tax optimization question that maximizes retirement income. As you know, when you retire, your retirement will be funded from several sources. And what we find, or what we see, is that a lot of Canadian retirees will end up being in a higher tax bracket in retirement than they might have been while they were working. And most of it is because of poor planning. If you already have a substantial RSP balance now, as you know, by the age of 71, you must convert your RSP into a RIF, and then the following year, age 72, you must start pulling funds out of your RIF, whether you need these funds to fund retirement or not. And all of these RIF withdrawals are fully taxable. So for a lot of retirees, age 72, when these mandatory withdrawals start, will push you to the OAS clawback territory, and your OAS is actually clawed back starting age 72. We look at OAS clawback as additional tax. So obviously, if this was an additional tax bracket, you would be in a higher tax bracket than otherwise. So if this is your situation, it might mean that you are ready to retire immediately or potentially scale back. And you should be using your RSPs in early retirement, in low taxable early retirement years, or lower taxable early retirement years. And if you do not need your RSPs to fund your early retirement, you should still consider pulling funds out of that RSP, not necessarily to spend, but move those funds into a TFSA or into a non-registered portfolio, moving from high tax bracket into lower tax bracket, reducing your overall tax later on in life. Now that you understand the tax optimization benefits, if you need help optimizing your overall retirement plan, click on the link below. I'll send you a short video that shows you exactly how to maximize your Canadian retirement strategy as a whole. The longevity question that determines lifetime benefit value. Normal retirement age is age 65, but you could defer CPP to age 70. And if you were to defer to age 70, you would receive a deferral bonus 8.4% per year, or about 42% is the difference, is the increase between the ages of 65 and 70. So if you have longevity in the family, if you are in good health, you should consider deferring CPP, because it takes about 10 to 11 years, depending on your other sources of income, depending on your overall tax situation. It takes about 10 to 12 years to break even. So break even age is generally age 81 or 82. And if you were to defer to age 70, as I said earlier, you're receiving 42% lifetime increase on your CPP benefit. On the flip side, if you need your CPP immediately to cover your retirement costs or living expenses, or if you are in poor health, or if you have family history, as I said earlier, normal retirement age is age 65, but you could start collecting CPP as early or as young as age 60, but your CPP would be reduced by about 7.2% per year, 65 to 60. Longevity affects lifetime value, but the work status question shows how early retirement timing can actually improve CPP benefits. The work status question that improves benefit calculations. CPP is a pension plan, and you're making contributions towards CPP via taxes withheld at source. you're making 50% of those contributions and your employer is making the other half, the other 50% of those contributions on your behalf. If you are self-employed, it just means that you're making 100% of those contributions. Now, after 39 years of maximum contributions, and basically maximum contributions is a middle-class income, after 39 years of contributions, your CPP benefit is maxed out. But also there are two provisions for dropout provisions for the worst income years, and those years would be excluded from your CPP benefit calculation. It is 17% or 8 worst years out of those 39 would be excluded. And also any years that you were looking after or raising your kids, those years also would be excluded from that calculation. So the bottom line is if you already have 31 years of maximum CPP contributions, you could potentially retire without any negative effect on your CPP if you're planning to take CPP at the age of 65. Now, work timing affects calculations, but the bridge income question determines whether you can afford to optimize CPP timing. The bridge income question that enables CPP optimizations. Most Canadian retirees will have various asset classes in place, RSPs, TFSAs, non-registered investments. Some will have rental properties, and having these other assets in place will enable you to defer CPP, therefore collecting maximum or much greater lifetime benefit than you would have collected otherwise. But also they enable you to tax plan your retirement. Your most expensive asset is your RSP or your RIF. And by the way, there is no difference in taxation between RSP or a RIF. So those assets should be drawn on immediately or early. Then you should be drawing on your non-registered portfolio, and the TFSAs are great. They're totally tax-free. So that should be your last asset. The comprehensive CPP timing framework that maximizes retirement benefits. Begin with guaranteed income analysis to determine if basic expenses are covered independently of CPP. Evaluate tax optimization opportunities, including OAS preservation and tax management through strategic timing. Assess longevity factors, including health status and family history. Consider when to retire from full-time employment and bridge income availability that enables CPP optimization without financial stress, and consider both financial optimization and lifestyle goals when making CPP timing decisions. Now that you understand the 5 CPP timing questions that reveal retirement readiness and how guaranteed income, tax optimization, longevity planning, work timing, and bridge income determine your ability to retire confidently today, you can make more informed decisions about your retirement timing. If you want help evaluating your answers to these 5 questions and developing your optimal CPP timing strategy, click the link below and I'll send you a short video that shows you how to build your dream retirement plan in Canada. I'll see you in the next video.